Hi, this is Michael Van Horn. Welcome to The Social Chef. Today I'm going to be making homemade breadcrumbs because tomorrow is Easter. And I'm a traditionalist, so I'm going to be making a rack of lamb, and I like to use bread. I like to bread mine, so I'm going to put some homemade breadcrumbs around my rack of lamb. And I only need 3 ingredients to make the homemade breadcrumbs. It's pretty simple. Obviously some bread. I like Italian bread, a little like a day old. Garlic, gotta have some garlic in there, and fresh Italian parsley. And that's it. And I need one instrument, basically, is my little Cuisinart. I don't have one of those big ones, I just have a little one for now, but it's convenient, it works fine for me. So I'm gonna make these breadcrumbs, combine everything together, and then I'm gonna put it in some Tupperware, seal it, put it in the refrigerator, and I'll be ready to go tomorrow. So stay tuned, I'll show you how I make these. They're fantastic homemade breadcrumbs. And why take bread that's bad and throw it out? You can always make something of it. Stay tuned. So what I do here is I just pull the bread out, put it in here, and then I'll take my little Cuisinart and I'll grind that up, and I'll make a couple batches. And if you notice here, I'm not going to waste it. This is fantastic. Put a little bit of olive oil in there, put it in the oven with maybe some meatballs or something on it, and toast it. Wow. Put a little cheese on top. Fantastic. So each batch, I'm just going to put a little bit of Italian parsley in here, 1 clove of garlic that was split up just a little bit here. Put that on. And there you have it. I'll just take this out, dump it in there, make another batch. Alright, there you got it. Put the rest in here. Just get some of that going around the rim. And there you have it. Homemade breadcrumbs. Nothing better. I'm going to coat that in the lamb tomorrow with some mustard. And I love rosemary. Garlic, rosemary, and mustard, they're just kind of go hand in hand when you're making lamb. So I'll just put a lid on this, put it in the refrigerator, and we'll coat it tomorrow. Hi, this is Michael Van Horn, the Social Chef. I am back. I am now going to French my lamb. Typically when you go to your local butcher, you can ask them to French it for you. And what that means, they go in between the bones and they cut all the fat and stuff out, and then they'll peel some of this fat out. I like to leave a little bit on it. Here, they were already pre-wrapped, shrink-wrapped, and I didn't feel like waiting for them to do it. So I brought it home and I'll do it myself. It's a little time-consuming, but it's okay. I can do it, and that way they'll be exactly the way that I want it. So I'm just going to French these up, season them with a little bit of salt and pepper. Then I'm going to wrap them, put them in the refrigerator until tomorrow so they're all ready to go. And I'll show you how I marinate them then tomorrow with the coating that I put on top and the breadcrumbs. But somebody's at my heels here. He definitely wants to say hi. It is the world-famous sous chef, Bailey. Hey, say hello to the world. No? He works for treats. That's kind of it, and he knows that there's lamb up here. He loves lamb. Okay. Alright, goodbye. Okay, I'll be back in a little bit. I'll show you what it looks like after I'm done Frenching it, okay? See you soon. Okay, so we're almost done here. You're going to need a really good sharp knife to do this. It's much easier if you have your butcher do it, but I just didn't have the time nor the patience to wait around while they were doing it. So we'll just peel this off. You can see that's quite a bit of fat there. Pull that off. You can trim as much of that down here as you want. Take that off. It's really kind of up to you. That's pretty good. And I'm just going to season it with a little salt and pepper. Put it in the fridge. And tomorrow we are good to go. Now you can take this and go down in between the bones, but man, when you eat lamb, you're going to be using your fingers. I got news for you. And anybody who doesn't eat it with their fingers, you are not going to enjoy eating with me, let me tell you. Because I am going to pick it up, and I'm going to eat it, and I'm going to enjoy it. So, there you have it. That's the rack of lamb. Put a little bit of salt and pepper on it. On there, a little kosher salt. A little fresh pepper. Shut down in there, good. I'll do the other side. Sprinkle this a little bit. Fresh pepper. And I'm going to put these on a plate. Let that sit it in there really good. Nothing better. Love some rack of lamb. All right, we'll do the other one, and we're good. All right, it's the last one. Salt and pepper. Now, take a good look while I'm cooking here, because there is something that you might notice that's missing. I like to have a glass of wine while I'm cooking. However, tomorrow is Easter, and tomorrow is when my fast is officially over. So, I will be partaking tomorrow. I like to have a glass of wine here and there, especially my Cabernets, my red wine. Love it. All right, put that in there real good. Get all of it on there. One spank for good luck. All right, and there we go. I'll seal that up, put it in the fridge. Tomorrow's ready to go. I'll make a mustard marinade with some rosemary and garlic. I'll coat the lamb with that, and I'm going to dip it in the breadcrumbs, and then we're going to bake for about 20-25 minutes until it's about 130 degrees. I like mine rare, so I think we are ready to go. We'll see you tomorrow for Easter. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make the marinade in which I'm going to coat the lamb with. Now I'm pulling off some rosemary here. You just literally just slide your fingers right over the top of it like this, and it just peels right off. And I'm going to take that, I'm going to coarsely chop it, because I'm going to put it in my little Cuisinart here, and grind it up. Alright? Good to go. Alright, so we got everything we need here. A little garlic, some Dijon mustard, a little bit of salt. Mix that all together, coat the lamb, dig it in my breadcrumbs that I made the other day, and then we'll throw it on the grill or put it in the oven. But I think tonight we're going to put it on the grill. Let's see what happens. Smother a bunch of that marinade, mustard, rosemary, and garlic. Put that all over the lamb. I'm going to dip it in the breadcrumbs. Wow, that's going to be fantastic. My friends have no idea what they're getting tonight. Alright, so we got that coated really good. A little bit there on the side. Okay, in the breadcrumbs it goes. Just dab it right in there. I'm going to get it on there good. Look at that. Just coats right on there. A little bit on the side. I press it down a little bit. Gently lay it over here. What I want to do is I'll coat the back side here with a little bit of mustard. Today I'm preparing my rack of lamb. You all see me prepare this at home. I've been doing it for Easter. I got my mustard sauce. I've got some rosemary in here. I got some garlic. Coated over the lamb, and I made my homemade breadcrumbs. I'm going to put this in here. Put it in for about 20 minutes. We'll take it out. We'll let it rest for about 10 minutes, and then we'll cut it. Should be perfectly about 130 degrees, which is a perfect rare. Bon appetito. Let's cook.